Mike Carey here, and you're listening to the So We Don't Forget podcast. And there you go.
Welcome to So We Don't Forget, the podcast where two siblings talk about boop. So we don't forget. I'm Felicia.
And I'm Jim. Oh, sorry.
That's it.
This is episode 39, and we're talking about our favorite. I still have their favorite food snacks. No, this is our favorite rides from Disneyland California Adventure.
That's right. I got my list to go here. I'm
sure I forgot a few, but anyway.
I'm sure you did, but I mean, I'm gonna make sure that at least my first few aren't in your list because I already know what Jeremy is. Top one's going to be, but I think he'll save his top for last. I think he usually does that.
Usually, I'm debating it. We'll see.
Okay. Well, I can start off with one I know Jeremy's not going to have, but actually maybe he will have this and be one of those. Wait, did you write it? I don't think he wrote it. I wrote it, and that's the Incredicoaster.
I know you're going to say that. It's on there. We were going to write it last time, but I believe the wait was too long or something, so we decided not to do it.
And which is always the one that reminds me of when Boo went on it, and
she had an update.
As soon as it was like one that went back and like that's how you start. And as soon as we go back, right when we're about to do it off, Boo out. And it sucks because they take your picture. That part doesn't suck. They take your picture on the ride, right? And Boo obviously was passed out for that. And we missed seeing the picture at the end because some idiot we were with dropped their phone getting off of the roller coaster and is trying to pick it up off the track, which technically they should have found a cast member who would have got it for them in a safer way.
I didn't even know that happened.
Yeah, and that's why by the time we got down there, the pictures were gone. We missed it. So I'm sure that would have been a great picture. I will say that I'm not really a roller coaster person, but some of them, like the tamer ones, you're like, I could do it. This one does go upside down, though, but it's pretty quick.
Right.
And I'd say the thing is to just stare at the track in front of you and just watch the track, because then you kind of don't even realize you're upside down. But I want to ride it at night. We rode it during the day because there is like a tunnel you go through. So obviously it'll look cooler at night.
Like Slink a Dog?
Yeah.
Slink a Dog was fun. I'm going to save that one that we talked about probably for last. And I'm going to go with one I know Felicia does not have on her list, and that is Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, a.k.a. Tower of Terror in Florida.
It's not on there. I saw it, and I said, no.
I've done it once, and I do it again. I did make the mistake when we went to Hollywood Studios. Boo's like, I'm like, I want to go. And then Boo told me, she's like, let's go. I'm like, no, I chickened out. And afterwards, I was like, I just should have went.
I don't know why he chickened out, because he's ridden it before. So
Boo, after she went in California, she said, I ain't never going again. I felt my butt come off the seat.
Oh, yeah, because you go up and down.
Mm-hmm. But it was fun. I'd do it again.
I think I would be scared. I don't know. I don't think I could do it. Isn't it so scary?
It's not too bad. I mean, a little scary. But it's also Guardians of the Galaxy, so that part's fun.
It's had to distract you.
Yeah.
So you don't
It's
think
in the
about
vlog when we rode it. You just hear Boo screaming the whole time.
Yeah.
I ain't never doing that again. Or whatever she said.
Yeah, but she lied. Well, she said she would do it again, and she didn't, so.
That's right. And then Jeremy chickened out.
I can't believe this guy.
What a guy.
What a guy. Goes for what he said last week. Hey, look at us both wearing Mickey Mouse today.
Oh, look at that.
Last week he was saying that if you see something at the parks and you want it, buy it. Don't just be like, ah. Yep. And now this week, Jeremy's like, if you're going to think about riding the ride, ride the ride.
Yep.
Ride the
ride. I should have took my own advice.
Say that in, what's his face?
Because then after that,
Owen
it was
Wilson.
too long. Too long to wait.
Was that Owen Wilson? No. What's his name? Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, ride the ride.
They're going to say Owen Wilson's, wow.
No. Something else. Jeremy probably does not have this on his list. If he does, I'll be surprised. The Little Mermaid.
I do.
Oh,
because we rode it and I actually enjoyed it.
It is. It's one of those nice rides that you can, I believe, you're sitting in a shell.
No, it was either right before or right after we did it when the parade came. I think it was after, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Either way, it was a fun ride. I even saw it. I'm like, Felicia's not going to think I'm going to put this on here.
Because I
But
didn't
I did.
think so.
Got him.
You sit in a shell and you get to like go through like underwater and it's cool and they're singing the song, you know?
Mm-hmm.
What is the song? And I thought they were going to do the one thing, but they didn't do it. I think it was
I don't
Under the
remember.
Sea one.
Under
But
the sea.
it's really cool. And you can do the whole underwater thing. Also, well, I mean, in California, it's not as hot in California as in Florida. So, but
Mm-hmm.
if it is warmer when you're there, if you're there during the
To
summer
me,
months,
I've
maybe
talked
you
about
want
it
to get
before
out
too.
of the heat.
California isn't. I'm trying to think how to say it. Like it's not as hot, but the sun just feels hotter. Like when it burns on you. Like
I really don't.
To me, it's
think
different.
that.
I feel like I get burnt more in California than I do in Florida.
Which
but that
is
could just be me.
funny because I seen a thing of Sam the cooking guy who lives in San Diego area, and he
he
was
says the reverse
saying,
opposite.
well, they had one day he said it was like 90, and to them like that was crazy. He's like, it doesn't get this hot. We're staying inside because he
Right.
was saying like their typical is like it doesn't get too cold, like maybe a light jacket's their winter, and summer is just like I think 80, like low 80s.
There was one time that we went to Padres Cubs game. Like you, Uncle Dave, like outside. Like even he was like he went and found like shelter inside the stadium. He's like, it's too hot for me. Well, it's not. It wasn't hot. It was just like the sun just felt like extra hot. If that makes sense. Like it just, I don't know, just burned a little more. I guess.
I think they're just sensitive.
I don't know. Probably. Just a little baby.
I don't think that it's hotter.
I don't know, but my hair gets super blonde when I go there.
You don't think that the sun gets hot during here in the summer?
Oh, it does. But here, a lot of it's humidity though too.
Maybe you just don't feel the humidity, so you focus too much on the sun.
Now I think about it, I think that's what it is. Because like Florida has humidity, California does not. I think that's just what it is. Like you don't feel the humidity, so you just feel just the heat.
Yeah, focus on it.
It's not the heat that gets you; it's the humidity, because it really is. It's all that corn.
It is. Yeah, the corn sweats.
Yes. What do I want to do? I'll go for this one because why not? And that would be Soarin' Around the World.
I have that on my list too.
It's a very good one. One of my favorites. Did Brandon go with this? Yes, and he was afraid, and I felt bad.
Well, because Jeremy's like, it's not that high.
It's not that bad. And then I looked at him, his eyes were closed the whole time like this. It's like,
well,
I
you
think about it.
him.
I still feel bad for that because then we went to Legoland. I told him the same thing, and that was the same thing too, and I felt so bad. They pulled us up at Legoland,
Brandon
and he just looked at me
is afraid of
and
heights.
he said,
Just...
"You lied to me." I felt so bad.
Yeah.
Which I'm not a big fan of heights.
Ride.
I'm not a fan of heights either, but for whatever reason, that I'm okay. Well, if I think like on that ride, as long as I'm staring at the screen, I'm okay. If I look down, then I get worried. But as long as I'm just staring at the screen, I'm okay.
Well, yeah, and you're like sitting in that
sights,
seat.
the
You got
smells.
the handles. Do you hold on to the handles? There's a
Yes.
seatbelt.
Usually I do. Or I'll be holding my camera. Not holding my camera, filming it.
He does not hold his camera or film. But I think it's great, and
I like how it's different than Florida too. Like how
it
they're
is.
both
I was going to
different.
say it is different,
Which I like.
and sometimes they switch it, isn't it, to just soaring around California,
Mm-hmm.
which is a special thing. But obviously the smells from that are really good. And you can actually get a smell if you go to Magic Candle Company that actually has the Soarin' smell. So go ahead and use that code so we don't forget for 15% off. You can have that smell like Soarin' or other smells around the other Disney parks, resorts for your home and car. And so my next on the list is gonna be Monsters Inc. Mike and Sully.
That was gonna be my next
Rescue.
one. That's a great one. Which I'm excited for Monsters Inc. or Monsters Land, whatever they call it, at Disney World.
I am excited for that as well.
Whenever all that opens up, we going.
Oh, we have to.
We going. I don't care if we have to go like when we're not on vacation. We have to go for a weekend. We going.
He said we're
not right away
go.
though. Obviously not right away because it's gonna be way too crowded.
It's gonna be crazy.
Give it like 2 or 3 months, something like that. I mean, my favorite time to be at Christmas, but who knows what's going to be open.
And my thing is, like, do you think they're going to have that ride or something else?
I don't know. Honestly, I didn't look too much into it, even though we did a whole
they
episode
did
about
have
it.
that one door ride I've seen.
Yeah,
I'm
excited for that one. Right. I don't know. I'll just be excited whenever I find out what it is.
Well, we did ride the Monsters Inc. ride in California with Brandon.
It was fun.
And that one doesn't have heights, so he was fine.
He liked it.
You sit in a little taxi. It's cute. And I know a lot of people say that they think one of those scenes in there is like has something to do with Harry Styles. Like he named a song after it or something. It's the scene with the octopus. It's a real
Really?
thing. Yeah.
Harry Styles. Monsters Inc.
Type in ride.
Well, this is right on TikTok.
Oh,
Harry Styles and Monsters Inc. connection revealed.
there you go. I'm telling you, it's a thing.
I can't read. It's too small. What does it say?
I'll zoom in.
If you're telling me Harry didn't base his entire album off of Monsters Inc., even though the sushi restaurant is called Harry Housen's. Oh, because he called his album Harry's House.
Oh. Well, and like I think like something with the colors or something. I don't know. People
I already
say
got
that
off
it's
because otherwise I'll just get too
connection.
distracted. I can see it.
So yeah. Maybe there is a connection, maybe not. Maybe you should put in an AirPod and listen to his album while going through the ride.
There you go.
But
Or
it's
maybe
a
we can just
fun
get Harry
ride.
Styles on the podcast and he can let us know.
Perfect. Let's contact him. I don't know what he's been up to. I think getting a hair transplant.
Hair what? Hair transplant?
People said, remember he did his tour and then he just disappeared?
No.
There were rumors if his hair was real or not. People think he's really bald. So people think he took the time off to get a hair transplant and he'll come back when his hair is grown in.
That's interesting.
It's a thing.
Was that on the TikTok?
Actually, probably.
Wow, 4 hours ago. Did Harry Styles get a transplant?
Telling you.
Surgeon reveals shocking truth.
People say it's true. I know Tatiana knows about it because she had mentioned it. And I will just
apparently
say.
because he shaved his hair off. That's why.
He shaved his head?
That's what it says.
He did? No, a buzz cut, right?
Yeah.
I think I've seen that. But I can't remember what it looks like, so I can't remember my
I don't see anything about it.
reaction. But I will say this. Just because he had like such a huge tour and someone else had a huge
So
tour.
he was everywhere.
Oh, if you're gonna to me, Harry Styles is so many more times better than like Taylor Swift. And I only compare them because they both had huge tours, all these followings, and both wear sequins. I don't care if people say Taylor sucks. Taylor, you can come on the podcast and I'll tell you that. I had a conversation about that actually the other day with somebody. How she's overrated.
Yep,
Who else was overrated?
So
that we
anyway,
talked about?
there's a lot of people. My thing,
Oh, Ariana Grande.
I'm probably gonna hate for this. I feel like Beyonce's overrated.
Wow, the funny thing is that we were saying Taylor Swift ain't no Beyonce.
To me, I don't get the point of Beyonce. Why is everyone obsessed with her?
She's good, but now there's a thing coming out that maybe Beyonce is killing people in the industry, and we might get targeted for saying that. You should leave that
I
out.
seen a thing that pointed out that whenever someone wins an award, they always think we're thinking
That's
Beyonce
what
for the
I'm
longest time.
saying.
They're like, something's fishy's going on. I seen people were mad that her
So-
country album didn't win album of the year or something.
Really?
Yeah,
Jeremy, we're
I'm like,
going
I
to get
didn't-
targeted now.
that's fine.
She'll kill you. She'll
That's
kill
fine.
me. I don't want to be dead.
Well, if she does, then we'll just get money for it.
We'll be dead. We won't get any money.
So our
We'll
dead
go
will
to
be
our
dead will be dead
families.
too.
Our debt will be dead too. I've got plenty of debt, let me tell you. But anyways, what's your next ride? I didn't hear it.
That would be Web Slinger Spider-Man.
Hey, that's on my list. Spider-Man's Adventure.
Fantastic ride.
Yes.
Interesting.
The only thing that's
It's
crazy about it,
interactive.
huh?
It's interactive.
I was gonna say it's interactive, but your arms get tired.
Yes, they do. That sounds
Show
wild, but
everyone the motion.
You got
have
to do this the whole time, like you're Spider-Man. And unless you do the thing like that, it doesn't work.
You literally have to be like this the whole time.
Yep. Which that looks wild too.
But my arms get so tired, especially when you see a bunch real fast and you gotta go. Has Tatiana ever went on that? No.
No.
I
I
feel
don't
like
think-
Tatiana would like it, but you would hear her if you were in the cart with her, like, "Oh my god, my arms are getting tired."
That would be Tanya.
And afterwards, she'd be like, "I gotta use a snack now."
Sounds like Tanya.
Yeah, but that is a really fun ride, and it also
It
reminds
is.
me of. I remember we used our Genie Plus for that,
Yes, we did.
and went bloop, and then after that, I remember booking something else while we're in line, which is also a great thing to do.
Yeah.
And I know we talked about it for the other Spider-Man ride, but also still really good.
Yep.
like Q.
I found out that if you don't have a Magic Band, you can use your Apple Watch. If you have your ticket on there, you can use that for your Fast Pass. You just scan that instead. Boop, boop. I'm like, if I'd known that, I wouldn't have wore my Magic Band. But having a Magic Band is cool though too.
Yeah, it's the whole thing.
Plus, this you feel cool.
It's the experience. Yeah, I need to feel like I am elite.
Yeah, because we aren't. It'd be nice though.
If
anyone wants to sponsor us, give us a private jet or something so we could fly. That'd be pretty cool.
Well, we are accepting all sponsorships. It doesn't have to be a jet.
Well,
literally
not
anything.
all sponsorships.
Oh, if Trojan said, "Hey, we want to sponsor your video," would you decline? You're getting money. You're not getting free condoms.
Well, no, you're saying if wanted to sponsor us.
Oh, I'd have to decline.
Thank you. That's my point. Or any type of places.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying. Why do you think I'm covering my face? People aren't gonna know.
Well, I'm just saying.
I'm saying stuff like that.
No, but like water bottles.
Oh yeah.
Soda companies, Spreckers.
Oh, Spreckers. They could be the official sponsor of So We Don't Forget. We could call this the Sprecker Studio. Ooh, that'd be kind of cool. Think about it.
We could call it Spreckers. Don't forget.
Ooh. No, we're gonna have to make a reel out of this, right?
Yeah. But please,
speaking of which,
contact us. You can contact us at
sowedon'tforgetpod@gmail.com.
Yep, that's what exactly I was
Or
say.
just slide in those DMs.
Slide on in. It should be easy because you guys are soda. We'll make it sticky. That was the dog barking.
Wow. I lost my train of thought of what I was going to say. I had something
Spreckers.
to say. Delicious. Oh, Felicia has been making reels. I've been slacking on it, but she's just posting.
I've been
working. I'm working late.
That always makes me
singer.
I always think she's gonna say stripper. Well, I have been trying. My thing is that I don't know how to bleep out the swear words like Jeremy does, so I just delete the swear word.
I go in there and like where the swear word is, I like instead of the swear word, I'll put stars. And then I have to export it, put it into my video software, bleep it out, and then post it.
That's why.
Yeah.
So you just have to.
Well, what you could do is, like do what I said, like go in the words and then just put the dots and then just export. You could just tell me, hey, bleep it out, whatever, or you could just leave it in there. You can do it too.
I could, but
because I'm gonna get it posted.
Didn't.
I wish because we use Riverside. Not to cut you off.
They have AI now.
I've seen that. Yeah, I made it's funny because I've been thinking about, I did it a few weeks ago and I've been thinking about throwing it in the chat and just like saying like, oh, how's this microphone sound? But like, oh yeah, by the way, that's AI. AI is a curse. It's a curse.
When you type something in though, I typed in something because I was saying some people use it for their like ads. So they don't have to do it. And I did it and it was like really slow for some reason. Super slow. So I left feedback. But I have something I'm going to type in there later. I'm going to drop it.
Oh God.
I'm not dropping it for everyone. I'm dropping it
I
in
wish
the private
like
chat.
with their editing that you could like put sounds in. Because like if you could have a beep, I could just like upload it to our thing and you could just drag it from there.
There is, but I couldn't figure it out because
that must be new then. Because last time I checked, it wasn't there.
I'll have to. You click on the word, click more, and there was a way because I downloaded a censorship beep, but I couldn't figure out how to delete the other sound. It was a little difficult, but I'm sure you can figure it out.
Well, because I have a censor beep too. Because if we can figure it out, then then instead of like I said, exporting it and re-uploading it, which I need to send you the color code because when I did the words before when I highlighted it, I was using our color code from our logo.
Oh, I don't know what your colors were.
I'll send it to you. I'll send you the color code. But anyway, point being is we're trying to post more content and stuff like that.
Yes, we're trying to get our subscribers up. So
I used
tell a friend.
yeah. Share the video with all your friends. Like for a little bit there, like Felicia knows, like every episode I was like, all right, I got these 3-4 reels I'm gonna post. I'm gonna post them like consecutive days, like get ready for the next episode, and then life happened. Well, we lost our dogs, and then all that happened, and then other stuff happened, and then life just gets in the way, and I just stopped. And we've been talking about posting more, like the last couple, I think for like the last month or two. I'm like, I'm gonna post. I never did, and Felicia told me today. She's like, oh, what's the login? I gave it to her. I'm not gonna give you the login, guys. Only Felicia gets the login.
Only me. But anyways, our point is that we're trying to consistently make more content. And
at some point, we are going to do a live stream episode. We don't know when, but we will.
That's right. And there's other stuff we're trying to hit the milestones so we can do more stuff on different platforms. But the thing is that we need more subscribers to be able to do that because they don't just let anybody do it. So tell a friend and subscribe if you're watching.
And comment down below what we should do for episode 50 because that's halfway to 100. That's a big one right there.
That's right.
That's coming up. 11 more episodes. Well, 10 more.
And also, we'll have to see where it falls because we're coming up on our 1 year as well.
Yep, we'll have to do a special one for the 1 year. We're talking. This is forever. We were talking about doing a me as in like an in-person. As me and Felicia in the same room doing a podcast for the 100th episode as a celebratory thing.
Yes,
that's in talks. We're figuring all that out.
Yeah.
Plus, it'll be around Christmas too. So
that's what I'm saying. So it's a lot going on. So
yeah, we're doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes, and also our super secret special project behind the scenes and all that stuff too. So lots of things coming.
Yes.
And then within the next, I'd say by December we'll have some new vlogs out too on our channels when we go on vacation.
I was just looking about 10 more episodes. It's gonna come very close. Very close to the 1 year. It might be back to back.
As long as we don't skip anywhere, which going forward, I'd say for like at least probably the next month or so, at a certain point, you'll start to see smaller, or not smaller, just shorter episodes just because we got a lot of stuff coming on and just make it easier on our editor, aka me.
So you might be seeing some like 30, 35-minute episodes.
Yeah, maybe a little shorter. We'll see. Maybe some episodes just reading comments or just talking about one thing and that's it. So just gonna fair warn you that some episodes might not be as long as these other ones, which is fine. Like I said, because
if Jeremy keeps it down, sometimes he'd be talking.
It is me. Cause we're gonna keep it to this, and Jeremy keeps talking like I am now. Like, because it'll be pretty much either like a certain point, like, especially if we're busy on the weekends or something, because we record Thursday and I'll edit it like usually Thursday or Friday, Saturday, Sunday, sometimes a little bit before, depending on how busy we were. Like last weekend, we actually were super busy all weekend, doing fun stuff.
Yeah.
When we were busy. So I didn't get much time to edit, but I was able to get it done like Sunday night, whatever. But there's certain stuff where like the entire weekend I literally will not have any time to edit. So I'll have like just 1 day to edit sort of thing. Yeah. So anyways, that means we could technically push it off to a different time, but that doesn't work because then I work just first shift now. So, but anyways.
So just be prepared for a little bit shorter. Maybe you guys will like it better. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? So just we'll see what we're talking about, and instead of like, say if it's like this, how we're saying it's like, oh, Disneyland rides, it might end up being in a couple parts. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyways,
that's true. It depends what our subjects end up being. So piggyback off Jeremy's interactive web slinger. I'm gonna do Toy Story.
That's on my list too. Now I only have 2
That
left.
one is also with the hand movement. So
yeah,
if you don't know, you're like slinging this like their rings, and they have to fall into this thing, right? It's 3D, and you're in this thing.
It's fun.
And the movement for that too, I always feel so weird because you actually in this one are holding something. It's a ball on a string, so I don't know what everyone else does, but I put the string through my fingers so the ball's in the palm of my hand, and you just do this the whole time.
Yep. I tried to do a different hand position. It didn't work right.
Oh, because then you get tired with this, so then you start switching to this, and it's just, it's a lot of work.
Hey, yo!
It's the Toy Story thing.
Tatiana, stop. I know what you're typing. Stop.
And don't edit this video.
I'm kidding, Tatiana. Type it. Hit enter. Just hit enter.
Don't.
Just do it.
Delete, Tanya. Backspace.
Okay,
Tatiana, you can't act like you didn't do that on the
Tatiana.
ride. That's how you do the ride too.
Yeah, you did it before.
Okay, show me how you do the ride.
Yeah, Tanya. Who, me?
No, you.
Pretty much the same way. Tatiana, I'm looking at you. Don't forget your mother watches these sometimes. I asked Mom something about that yesterday. She didn't respond if she still watches it or not. We were told she still does, but who knows?
Better.
I feel like she does. She just doesn't comment. But she also was like busy like finishing up the cookies and stuff. So I don't know if she fully heard what I said. Anyways, Toy Story made it very, 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 very fun. Did we do another
Your arm
thing for that too?
to get tired.
Yes. So I would say do not do Spider-Man and Toy Story back to back. Don't do that.
Oh, no. Yeah, space those ones out. You need a break.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I only have 2 left.
I have 3.
One's
not a ride.
One's not a ride either for me.
Oh, okay.
I'll just say the main one I was going to say, and that is Radiator Springs Racers.
Jeremy said, I'm saying it before you get a chance.
That's right. But no.
Great ride.
That's one of my all-time favorite rides because I love Test Track, but it's also cars. I mean, what's better than that?
You go straight to it, too.
Oh, yeah.
We
didn't get to do it last time.
Rope drop and run your over there. Last time we didn't do it. We did rope drop, but we were in the other park. If you wanted to ride this ride, rope drop.
I will say
Get
when
your
we went
out of bed and
when
run.
we went with the family, we actually did get there when the park opened. Like we didn't get to rope drop. Like we were like right behind it because we were like waiting for the tram. But we got there like as it opened. Like we were one of the first people to get there. We still had to wait a little bit because like people go to that ride. Like I looked today, it was like
long of a wait.
75, 80-minute wait just when I was double checking all the rides today before we started.
Because it's like such a fun ride. That ride, I know we always say the queue. Yeah. Oh, and it's beautiful too. Like it looks like
beautiful.
Oh, like the mountains and the rocks and all that.
Right.
If you like rides or you feel like you're in a car, Jamal likes Test Track over this just because he doesn't like they go up and down a lot and he doesn't like the feeling in his tummy.
Because like I was gonna say I know Jamal don't like it. Because like for that ride too, it was just fun. We didn't get to do it last time because we rope dropped the other park like we said. If we did that again, we already said we'd go to that park first.
Yes, we would.
Which is, I miss it. I wish I could go on that ride right now.
Oh, I would. Oh, could you imagine? Like the sun's starting to set right now and you'd be out. Oh.
I was going to say Christmas, but it'd be Halloween right now.
That area does look really nice at night too.
Well, actually, I was going to say something. I'll save that part for the other thing I'm going to mention.
Okay.
But anyway, cars.
Then
I got one thing left, which is honestly probably the thing I'm going to talk about is probably the same thing you're going to say, but go ahead.
Well, then I'll say, let me just do my two, and the one is that you don't have is Goofy's Sky School, which is
Sky School.
It's
Did we do
like
that one?
No, but it's very similar to Barnstormer. And
Barnstormer.
It's like a little roller coaster ride.
Okay.
We did it in the party. We all rode it together.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm saying if you just want like a roller coaster that's not too intense, and
right? I seen it, but I didn't remember what it was, so I didn't put it on my list.
And then Jeremy can mention the one that we both have. That's not a ride.
Cars Lane.
Oh
that's
no, then I guess we.
Then never mind. We have something different then. It's probably maybe. I think I know what yours is. I forgot to drop it, but I don't think they do it anymore. But anyways, my thing was just Cars Lane. It's not technically a ride, but it's just the atmosphere of it, especially at night. We went with Brandon. It was at night. I know we keep referencing went to Brandon, but that's the last time we went. And the thing I was going to say before was that I found out that Lightning McQueen comes out at a certain time, and we didn't get to see him.
No, we didn't.
If I knew he was going to be there, I would have went out there and said hello to him.
Would you say ka-chow?
I would have ka-chow. That's still one of my all-time favorite like Disney Pixar movies. So good. I'd watch it again right now. But Cars Lane just in general. Plus,
check it out.
They do decorate it for Christmas too.
And the thing is that they have really good food there because they have those the traffic cones.
Mm-hmm.
And one
we
is
didn't get any food when we were there.
No, one's mac and cheese. One is a soft serve ice cream.
Really?
Yeah.
We need to go back.
Yeah.
That whole area is dope. I'm excited for whatever they do with Cars at Magic Kingdom. But I guess you can mention the one that I thought we had, but we don't have.
It's not a ride, but it's an attraction, and that's Turtle Talk with Crush.
How did I forget that?
Classic. I know we just said we always mention Brandon, but Brandon loved it, and I loved it.
Me too.
I loved it. It's cool because like so you're just like sitting there. I like when you're like in like a dark theater like type of setup,
right? Which
is what you are, and you get to see him like move around. It's always live and interactive. It's not like something that you're just watching pre-recorded. And they really ask questions and give like answers, and it's funny. And I like that they not only just ask kids questions, they let adults ask questions, and some of the answers are sometimes like the kids don't get the shit, but the adults are like, huh, funny.
Yep, the kids just like, okay, and all the adults are just laughing.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask a question, but then I chickened out. But then after they were like, why didn't you? I'm like, well, because I was gonna ask a question, and I think it was, I forget who said it. Someone said like, oh, everyone always asked that question. Then afterwards, they were like, why don't you say it? I'm like, because you told me everyone asked that question. I'm pretty sure it was Jamal.
Could have still asked it.
I should have, but it was good. I'd see it again. I'd do it again. It was very fun. Plus, like you just sit in the theater, like you just chill.
Yeah, I like it.
Those videos were going like, especially after we went, like I was searching them, like all my feed was like all those videos. Plus, they were going viral for a little bit there too, like specific ones. Plus, they're just funny.
Could have been viral, Jeremy.
Could have been viral, man. But that's all I got, man.
All right. I know we can get into. I know you pulled up the comments a little while ago. But I'll just give a little update while Jeremy prepares his mind to read. He has to slow his mind down a little bit.
Wow.
If you're wondering, well, you talk too fast. Jamal said the same thing. He said it pisses him off when he starts talking and it's a jumbled mess. Pisses him off.
I got a problem too. It's like I'm trying to already say the next word before I finish this word. It's a problem. I don't know why it happens.
Sometimes I do it with writing if it makes you feel any better. A little off topic here. I did it at work the other day. Because you know when you're like you're thinking, but you start writing ahead of your thoughts.
Yes.
You're like too far ahead, right? And I
Mhm.
wrote something out. It was something that had to be signed. And the person was just looking at it. I was like, what? I don't know what are you trying to say here? And I was like, it says this. And then she was like, read it. And I was like, oh, I was like, when your brain gets ahead of your words? No. I was like, she's like, just rewrite it. But that does happen. So I'll let Jeremy slow his brain down. My thing was,
That's
if
me
you were
turning it down.
wondering how my decluttering is working out, fantastic. Thanks for asking. I did post an update on our Instagram stories, trying to post on there more. I cleared out 2 of the cabinets in the kitchen that day. Got rid of like a lot of stuff. And that one cabinet is still pretty much empty. I have to figure out what I'm going to do with it. Then today I went through, I know everyone calls it a medicine cabinet in the bathroom, but like you're not supposed to like store medicine in there. So it's like, just all the bathroom cleared that out today, threw away like a good amount of stuff. And then the other night I was doing the living room and a section of our bedroom. So that one I didn't only threw away a few things, but I rearranged things and swapped them out between our room and the living room and actually gave more space in both areas, which is nice. So not only just declutter, but like rearrange your because now our living room has more space and our bedroom has more space.
Look at that.
And I made, well, Jeremy knows because he's been here. There's like that, on the side of the TV was that one square shelf with the 4 squares.
Yeah.
And Chloe was on top of there, RIP. And I moved that into our bedroom because our closet, we use a closet in a different room, so it's empty. It's kind of like a little sitting area. That went in there. And then our end table, I moved to where that was, and now that's Chloe's stuff is up there. And I put a nice little lamp in that area. And then I actually switched out the bigger chair that used to be in the living room back in the living room. And the smaller one in the room. So they both got more space. So I think I've been doing great throwing stuff out. And I got to say, it feels great. Because you're just like, I don't know, I feel like you just throw away a bunch of breathe a little better now.
Right.
So once again, I challenge you all to do the same. Like I didn't tackle all this in one day. It's one thing at a time. So take your things one day at a time. And then hopefully we got some, I know I asked too for some positive things that happened this week. So let's see what we got.
All right. Let's see what we got.
I do have a couple to pull up as well, but Jeremy can
All right. I'll get her started with first, and Tatiana said second. And Tatiana said, nah, I would say don't have to bleep it. I don't remember what we're talking about when we talk about, how you said but the way you said it. And she said, I love raps. Then she said, as in raps, as in like, not like
I love rappers.
And she said, lots of piggybacks. Then we commented a pig. And she
Wink,
said,
wink.
yeah, just get it then when you were at Disney. I don't remember what that was about. She said, I love sour stuff. I don't know about milk, though. The milk wasn't sour, LOL. It had sour candy in it, like Gushers.
Yeah.
Oh.
And like the Gushers, and there was nerds in there, and then like the stuff inside the Gusher was like on the side of the cup.
And she said, I never had Pizza Planet before. We said we were shocked. She didn't have Pizza Planet, but she did have pizza at Universal.
Yes.
And she said, Felicia, I love the nail color you had on while holding blue milk. Felicia said, thank you. Love having my nails done. Smiley face. Yeah. She said, wow,
Stop.
Jeremy never commented on here, so we don't forget. Said, wow, can you believe this guy?
Stop.
She said, that cheesy garlic bread pretzel looks so good. It does. I wish I could have it right now. She said, love caramel apples. We said, so good. Mm-hmm. That smile after Winnie bites the screen, so cute. She's sassy, but cute. That was us.
She is cute.
Tatiana said, that was a delicious wiener. Hey, yo.
Tanya.
And this is funny. It's off topic, but I need to update my profile picture. She did update it. And what's funny, Tatiana, is me and Felicia, before we started, I'm like, oh, Tatiana changed her picture. And Felicia's like, yeah, I didn't realize it was Tanya. I thought it was a new commenter. I'm like, so did I. Until I looked and I saw the name.
Different. And I was like,
and then I saw the name. I was like, oh. And she said, love Dole Whip. She said, Mr. Morrow commented, what? Yes, he did.
That's right. We're friends now.
And then she sent a drum. She said, no, I knew what VHS tape was. I just forgot. It's funny because Jamal mentioned once, and I see the tweet every year in my time hop. He said something like, actually, let me search on my phone so I get the direct quote, because every year, I remember I told him about it, and he's like, I said that? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I don't remember saying that at all. There it is. One day. Why is it so big? What the?
That's what she
Hold
said.
on. Wow. One day they'll make a VCR, and that's it. No more VCRs. It's gonna happen. I tell you.
And guess what?
It's true.
It's happened.
Yeah. Let's see. When was the last VCR made? The last VCRs were manufactured in June 2016. You know what's funny? He
When
made
they
that
say
comment around then.
Wow, Jamal, how did you know?
Hold on. Let me see. Let me get this information correct. I want to give you. I can even tell you the day I tweeted it.
Tweeted.
Go to my profile on Twitter. VCR. What the hell? It's not there.
Uh-oh. He lost it.
No, it's there. For some reason, it doesn't want to pop up. Oh, it's probably because Elon up Twitter. That's probably why.
Elon.
Anyways, hold on. Well, this says 6 years ago in 2022. So 8 years ago, 2024. Yeah. So that would mean I don't know when exactly he said it. In July? Oh, whoa. So this says in July of 2020. July of 2026 is when he said it. It means they already stopped making them by then.
They said
'Cause it says-
2016.
That's what I mean. Sorry.
Oh. But when we didn't know.
He said it in 2016, if all my math is correct right now. But I'm saying he said it in July of 2016. It means they already stopped by the time he said it. That's
If they were selling them.
well, they still
He
were.
knew. Maybe he
But
knew.
says they stopped production because it became more difficult to source parts. The market for VCRs was shrinking, and new technology is happening right there. New technologies like DVDs, Blu-rays, and streaming video services replace VCRs.
Well,
So Jamal already knew something we didn't even know yet. That's crazy.
he's a smart man.
Then Tatiana said, I hate that movie. It's Fox and the Hound. She said,
Emotional.
wow, Doug, Jeremy was showing his feelings. I forgot what I was talking about when I said that.
I don't know either. I think about crying over the movie.
Oh, probably. Then, yep, that was it. Then Tatiana said, August 25th, and we found out Winnie had. That was fun. Off topic, this is Tatiana, but I have to share the story. So Winnie and Remy were playing outside. This is 9 hours ago. Winnie, of course, wasn't paying attention to what's in front of her, and I saw her go head first into the tree, and I yelled, Winnie, the tree! Winnie looks and stops, but she stopped so fast that she fell.
She told me that. I took my dogs to go visit today. That's
all the comments we have.
Crazy. Oh, I do have one from our Instagram that was made
Okay.
a couple days ago. It was just when I had said, leave some love below, anything positive. And Alexandria says, I threw away 2 bags of from my room and my puppy's poops are solid. Which is funny
Nice.
about this because you talk about your puppy's poops being solid and you said you threw away 2 bags of from your room. I know
Right,
you didn't
that
throw away
sounds
literal
crazy.
poop. You threw away stuff. But I applaud you. Thank you.
Nice job, Boo.
Good job. And
I
I
need to
forgot
work
to
on
bring
that
that
myself.
dress to your house. I'm also trying to downsize is the word. Downsize my wardrobe. I've been working on it for a while. I feel like I just get rid of all this stuff and then it's gone. I did not mean that it's gone, but I feel like I didn't get rid of anything.
Right.
But I've been working on that, and my problem is the word I was looking for last week was sentimental value.
There you go. Okay.
When you're like, oh, I don't want to get rid of that because it just means so much emotionally.
Right.
I have like t-shirts still from like going to see bands like way back in the day.
Right.
They probably still don't fit me because they didn't fit. But I just have stuff that's like, oh, they don't fit no more.
Right.
But I keep it. But it's dumb. And I've seen things like, oh, if you have less stuff in your wardrobe and just have what you need, like it's easier to keep up with. Like obviously I hate doing laundry, but it's easier for that and not having to fold so many clothes and so I do try to go in time to time, and that's another thing I will tackle soon.
There you go.
Yeah. Because, the thing is, if you haven't worn it in this long, I'm like, should I have worn years?
Right. Especially like I wear like the same shirts over and over again, pretty much.
Yeah, that's why I always say to myself.
But I have
like,
added
wow.
new shirts to the wardrobe since I've lost some weight, so there is that.
Oh, there
I've
you
been
go.
wearing old hoodies again. Like I found some hoodies that I wore before that didn't really fit.
Do you
like,
know what hoodie I think you should try?
What's
the
that
blue
one?
hoodie with the
blue hoodie.
stripes.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly where it's at. It's in my closet. You know what's funny? Well, I guess it's not funny. It's actually kind of sad. I wore that
That's
hoodie.
funny, just kidding, sad.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to say it and not be like sad, but I just whatever. I wore that hoodie the night that Grandpa passed away, and then I didn't wear it again until a few years later when we did his like memorial thing at his grave, and I haven't worn it since. So I used to. That was literally one of my favorite hoodies, but it just makes me sad whenever I see it and think about it. But I should try it on though, because I'm curious how it fits. I did find. Remember that black hoodie with green and white stripes I used to wear all the time?
Yes.
Around the same time, I found that hoodie and I washed that one, and I washed my Internet Killed Television hoodie. The Internet Killed Television hoodie, I remember when I first bought it. Remember we had to get it wet and stretch it big time so it would like fit me right, and that was like how many years ago?
That.
No, we did it to yours. We did all of ours because for some reason it was like not the regular size. Like we ordered our size,
And they were small.
but it was like smaller. It was like it's like a slim thing or something. I don't know.
Oh, slim fit thing.
Yeah, but I wore it yesterday and I had like room in it. I was like,
Jeremy
and I
said,
just washed it and dried it. Keyboards and dried it.
Yeah, when you dry clothes, they never.
Like I was wearing one of my old Carhartt like hoodie things today, and I was like, I need to wash it to shrink this thing because it was like big. But it's been cold in the morning.
Oh, it is. We're definitely during that part of the season where it's cold.
Our dad is still driving his motorcycle to work in 40-degree weather.
He said, beep, beep.
He told me he had like 4 layers on the other day. He said, but it was a great ride.
It's cold in the morning. We're at that point of the season.
It's supposed to be 80 degrees tomorrow, though. Hey, yo.
What the heck happened there?
I don't know.
I do say we got to do some shout outs. Of course, Auto Illusions. Hey, what's up?
Oh, of
check
course.
Them
Always
out.
got to shout out to them.
And also check out Music with Pete TV.
Yes. On YouTube, youtube.com/Music with Pete. He posts some old shows. Some of them are us. Check them out.
A lot of them are not. But there's
A
lots
lot of them are not.
I'm just saying, if you don't be just going there like thinking it's just us, because it's not.
It's not. But
Not that it should be. I'm just saying there's a big array of music there.
Excuse me. I did, though, if you go to youtube.com/LittleMeTomorrow, I did post, I want to say like 4 maybe 5 of our old shows from many, many, many years ago.
The mini moons.
Upgraded to HD.
Ooh.
You should check it
Let's see
out.
the
There's more I need to
sweat
do,
on
but I
Jeremy.
haven't. Yep, there's more that I need to upload that I haven't done. But there's like that vlog, the golfing vlog I keep bringing up about the boys. Like I still have not edited it, and John keeps bringing it up.
Bring it up again, John.
I was gonna do it yesterday, but I got home from Mom and Dad's, and honestly, I'm like, I'm kind of tired because I've been telling Tanya for like the past like 3 days I was gonna stream, which I told her I'd probably stream today, which I will stream. Because if you go check out my stream, youtube.com/either Jeremy Leach or RadJ191, RadJ191 Twitch. Before Black Ops 6 comes out this month, which is only a pre-order, I'm gonna play Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, the campaigns. Which nice. I asked Tana, she said she's never played the campaign for those. I'm like, then you are in for a treat.
Interesting.
You're in for a treat.
Dropping stuff.
Nice.
But
yeah.
So yeah,
should be
check
fun.
out his streaming and drop on in. Next week.
So we don't forget Senja.
Next week, where are we going?
We are going to downtown Disney for food and things to do.
That's right. I don't know if y'all ever been to downtown Disney.
I've been 2 or 3 times. I give a quick story. I think we talked about it, but we went there with Brandon. I'm sure we'll bring it up next week too, but it just makes me laugh. We went to, I forget where we went. We went to a store somewhere, obviously, and Brandon brought a Hogwarts shirt, and he was like pumped about this Hogwarts shirt. Okay.
Yeah.
We walk up, and I'm telling him like, just so you know, Brandon, this isn't Disney. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, that shirt is Universal. That's not Disney. As we walk up, when security guard starts shaking his head, you're at the wrong place, man. Wrong place.
Wrong place.
So Brandon laughs. We go in. He's like, I was kind of embarrassing. We go to leave. The guy is like, wrong place, man. Wrong place. He remembered him and seeked him out. And he's like, I ain't never wearing this shirt again.
Yeah. It was a nice shirt, though. I think I actually own that shirt.
You do. It's a maroon one with the Hogwarts logo, whatever, is in like gold.
Yeah.
Which is funny because Felicia wore that one the first time we went to Hollywood Studios.
No. I wore it to Animal Kingdom.
Oh, that's what it was. Oh, that's right. You were going to wear it to Hollywood Studios, and then you found out the Harry Potter wasn't there or something. Because we didn't know back
Yeah,
then.
because I didn't know what we were doing. And then I
Yeah,
only
well,
brought
'cause-
so many
yeah.
shirts, and then I brought it,
Right.
and the guy was
That's
like,
right, you
"It's
did
the
wear it that
wrong
day.
shirt."
I don't know what noise you were making, but it sounded like a comb. And did you see the new trend going around where people like mess with a comb? And that's supposed to make your cat like have like a gag reflex.
Oh, I did. Jamal wanted me to do it. I said, I'm not doing that. I might do it.
I want to do it to Harley, but I haven't done it yet.
I'll do it. I'll post it on our
story?
Instagram.
Ooh, I'll do the same if I do it.
Check out
Yeah.
our stories so we
Yeah.
don't forget.
There you go.
And make sure, once again, like, comment, subscribe, share.
Mm.
Like I said, we're trying to get this stuff up there so we can do more stuff for you guys. Jeremy looks like he has something to say.
I'm debating if I want to tell the story this week or next week. I'll tell it now. So we went golfing over the weekend, which I ended up doing 18 holes. I did 9 in the morning with Felicia, and then 9 with Thaddeus, Jonathan, and Alexandria. Because we were going to go all in the morning, and then Boo wanted to go, so it split up. But anyways, neither here nor there. So I went in the morning with Felicia, and there was these 2 women behind us, and they were like, first of all, I want to say I've never seen anybody with like worse like golf etiquette. Like they
Horrible.
weren't waiting till we're on the green. They were sitting right next to us the entire time we were teeing off.
They
it was
were
very
like,
irritating.
when I was sitting in the cart waiting for Jeremy to go because he was waiting for the other people to finish,
Mm-hmm.
I could have reached out of the cart and like touched them without even fully stretching my arm out.
Right. And they were like talking loud and like making comments, and it's like you can see the people in front of us, we can't go. Anyways, that was the first time I did decent. I went again, I sucked, but this is what happened. I hit a shot on the 7th hole, and which every time I play at the 6th hole at Washington, I lose at least 2 balls. And there was one, I think it was that one or a different one. The hole 5, I think it was, I lost 3 balls.
It's a hard one.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, the 7th hole, like you kind of got a curve where the hole is, right? Well, I hit it off into the trees up the hill. So I told Thaddeus, let's go look for the ball. We drive up there, we don't see him. I'm like, all right, let's go back around. And there's this kind of steep hill. I'm like, we can go back down the hill, but don't go at this angle. Thaddeus, okay. He goes down the hill. We start picking up speed. I'm like, Thaddeus. Thaddeus starts laughing because he doesn't know what to do. Takes his hands off the wheel. Goes like this.
He said, Jesus, take the wheel.
I grabbed the wheel. Of course, when you take it from someone else, you don't have full control. So my hands are kind of doing this. The cart starts to turn. I'm like, Thaddeus, hit the brake. He slams on the brake. We almost tipped. Thaddeus ran off. Luckily, we didn't die. But Boo said the cart was like this. Thaddeus is laughing. I got so scared. I looked up, and there was like a ranger or something, but he wasn't in his cart. He was doing something to the hole or something. We skipped the hole. We went to the next one. I had to get out of the cart and like catch my breath. Like I was literally, my hand was doing this. I was shaking.
Thaddeus.
He was laughing his off.
I don't think he's going to want you to drive next time, Thaddeus.
It's funny because before that, I'm like, Thaddeus, you're doing crazy stuff. And then he was still whipping it around in circles. I'm like, now I know why I don't drive with you.
Crazy boy.
You scared me.
That's
the whole story. Thaddeus almost killed me, but I survived.
Yeah. God, what a guy. What a guy.
That's all I got.
So make sure, let us know places that you went or like to go at downtown Disney in California. Comment them down below. Go ahead and comment. Maybe you're also on a decluttering mission like me and a non-spending mission. Like I said, I got myself dinner tonight. I've been trying to just do once a week. I want to say I've done that. I got Panera tonight, so that
Delicious.
was good. So like I said, still treating yourself and doing it's all about a balance, just as in everything. With everything. But comment, like, subscribe. Let's help get them things. Subscribers up. I want to say right now, I like to do things in waves or sections. Our next goal, I will say, for subscribers will be 50. I know it's not a lot, and you're like, wow, these ain't even got 50. What a bunch of losers. But hey, you can say you're here from the beginning. I knew them before they didn't even have 50 subscribers. So be one of them first 50, and then after that, we're going to work to get to the 100 mark, all right? I can say, let's get to 100. Obviously, like, when we hit 1,000, that'll be a big thing. Something big is going to happen for that, but something big is going to happen before that, for that 500, for that 100, all right? So we got to get there. So comment, like, subscribe, share, tell everybody you know, even if you think they don't care, because maybe they will. And so until next week, we are So We Don't Forget. I'm Felicia.
I'm Jeremy.
Toodles.
Tower!